All right, Shalom. Giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Kakodash, double armed set apostles, a great millstone, do well. Peace, love, and blessings also to you, brothers on the highways and byways. Giving diligence to make your call election sure, and also blessings to the very few sisters out there listening, learning, and believing. I am thy fellow Leib Kanaka, coming at you once again with another lesson. Lord's will through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai. This lesson is edifying and exhorting. And this will basically be the Lord, all right? When I say the Lord, Yahweh Shai, his true name is Yahweh Shai. He has justified us, okay? The Lord has justified us, all right? Yahweh Shai being, that high priest, the mediator, our lawyer, all right? The one that made peace between us and the great judge, the all supreme Yahweh, his father. Okay, through Yahweh Shai, that peace was made between the nation of Israel, starting with the elect and the Heavenly Father. But going into it, Yahweh Shai has justified us, okay? Because when you thoroughly go into it, I'm going to start here, Romans 8 and 28. Excuse the lawnmower noise in the background. But as it says here, it says, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love the Most High, to them who are called according to his purpose. All right. For whom he did foreknow, he also did predestinate. Okay. So you were predestined to come into this thing to receive this knowledge, because the Most High already knew you. It says to be conformed to the image of his Son, and that's the goal. All right. The trials and tribulations that we suffer and that we go through is to bring out Yahweh Shai that's within us. Okay. Because Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai's spirit dwell within us. So the hell we catch is to continue to unravel what's inside. All right. When you look at Yahweh Shai's life, look at all hell he caught. Okay. And what was presented, this is truly the Son of the Most High, and they said that after they afflicted him unto death, hey, this is truly the Son of the Most High. Okay, so the hell we catch is to conform us to the image of Yahweh Shai. It says that he might be the firstborn among many brethren. Moreover, whom he did predestinate, them he also called, and whom he called. So this is the elect. Already predestined. This is the heavenly, speaking in third person heavenly Father. Already predestinate these men to those who are the ones that I'm calling. They already been selected. All right. These men aren't just popping up out of nowhere, a random selection. No, these men have already been predestinated. All right. Them he also called. It's like, moreover, whom he did predestinate, them he also called. So the Lord is only calling those who he predestinate. All right. And if somebody else come in, they might endure for a little bit, but for a certain period of time, eventually they're going to go back. It says, and whom he called, them he also justified. And them whom he justified, them he also glorified. So let's focus on the justification. Okay. The word is
Strong's G 1344. Dikaiao.
It says to render righteous, or such he ought to be, to show, exhibit events, one to be righteous, such as he is and wishes himself to be considered, to declare, pronounce, one to be just, righteous, or such as he ought to be. Now, I remember Elder Tahar said this recently. He said, ultimately, man, we're blameless. Because the Most High basically put it in our spirit to go off. So when we've committed, what happened is we've committed crimes against the Heavenly Father by sin, and sin is transgression of the law. So, but when you thoroughly go into this investigation, right? Let's get this in Romans 5 and 12. Our lawyer, Yahweh Shai, man, he's justifying us on why these men committed these crimes. Romans 5 and 12 says, wherefore, as by one man sin entered into the world, that's the point. By one man sin entered into the world. So ultimately, by this one man, that's why these individuals sinned. was open to the sin when you thoroughly go into the investigation. All right, it says, and death by sin, and so death passed upon all men, for that all have sinned. So by this one man, death passed upon all sin. It's like a death passed upon all men, because the wages of sin is death. It says, for unto the law sin was in the world, but sin is not imputed when there is no law. Nevertheless, death reigned from Adam to Moses, even over them that had not sinned, after the similitude of Adam's transgressions, who is the figure of him that was to come. Verse 15. But not as the offense, so also is the free gift. For if through the offense of one many be dead, much more the grace of God and the gift by grace, which we're in that grace, which is by one man, Yahushua, hath abounded unto many. All right. But the point is, when you go into this on ultimately why these men have sinned, it says, for through the offense of one, many be dead. Okay, so it all goes back to the beginning. Let's get that in the Apocrypha, 2nd Ezra's 7:48. It says, I'll start at 47. Let's start at 46. 2nd Ezra 7:46. It says, I answered then and said, this is my first and last saying, that it had been better not to have given the earth unto Adam, or else when it was given him, to have restrained him from sinning. But he wasn't restrained from sinning. Okay? So when you thoroughly go and like your honor, basically speaking, playing the scenario, Yahushua going to the Heavenly Father, which the Heavenly Father know all these things, but this is his movie. Your honor, these men sinned, going all the way back from sin entering the world. First, Eve was deceived, but these men sinned because through Adam, sin entered into the world. So ultimately these men are blameless. So Yahushua here is justifying us by his blood, by his death, by giving us that sacrifice, man. All right. And then through that sacrifice, the knowledge and understanding of these deep mysteries, the one that I'm going into, all right, because Christians, they don't understand this. They don't know this, man. Okay. It says, verse 47. It says, for what profit is it for men now in this present time to live in heaviness, and after death to look for punishment? O thou Adam, what hast thou done? For though it was thou that sinned, thou art not fallen alone, but we all that come of thee. And that's the point. Okay? So we're being justified. When you thoroughly go into this case, let's say it's a so-called murder case. Be like, well, this man, he didn't actually murder this man. This man, he was defending himself. Yeah, it looks like murder, but when you go into the thorough investigation, you see, all right, well, this is on self-defense. Okay? And you have a lawyer to speak for you. So Yahushua being our lawyer, all right, he came down and basically, as we read in Romans, he did, as many died through him, so many shall be saved through him. So Yahushua basically came back and fixed what he did, man. Okay? Justifying us. Isaiah 63 and verse 17, and it says, O Lord, why hast thou made us to err from thy ways, and to harden our heart from thy fear? Return for thy servant's sake the tribes of thy inheritance. Return back the Israelites, man. All right, because the Lord hardened our hearts when we thoroughly go into it. But this is the thing, though. You got to be underneath Yahushua, all right, for you to be justified. All right, that's it. You have to have the right lawyer, all right, the right priest to justify you. Because think about it. The Most High, he's not going to hear you, man. He's not dealing with us. Remember, the Most High turned his face from us. So the only person Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, is listening to and dealing with is Yahweh Shai. That's it. Okay? Understand that. No, the only reason why we're able to communicate with the Heavenly Father is through Yahweh Shai. Okay? So if you don't have Yahweh Shai on your side, you're done. He's not justifying you. You're not justified on these things, because this case can be beat with the right lawyer. And that right lawyer was Yahweh Shai, man. And he justified us. Okay? And we're able to see it through the wisdom and knowledge and understanding of these scriptures. Romans 8:20 says, "For the creature was made subject to vanity." Okay? We were made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by the reason of him who have subject the same in hope. And that's beautiful. As Adam wasn't restrained to go off, he wasn't restrained from sinning. As Ezra said, why didn't thou restrain him from sinning? So likewise, he subject us to hope. Okay? He subject us to hope, and that's the hope in that same man, Yahweh Shai. Okay? But you have to believe on him. And ultimately, as I said, you have to be predestined. It's Psalms 32. It's the last precept. Verse 1, it says, a Psalm of David, a Mashkil, or, it's like it ever pronounced that. It says, "Blessed is he whose transgressions is forgiven, whose sin is covered." All right? Whose sins is covered. Because we're covered through the blood of Yahweh Shai, man. Blessed is that man whom the Lord imputeth not iniquity, and whose spirit there is no guile. So ultimately, that's the elect of nation of Israel, those that have been justified by Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, they've been imputed of these things. They haven't been held accountable or responsible. Because El Zahar said at one time, ultimately, we're innocent, man. Okay, so we see why, we go into a thorough investigation, but you got to have the right lawyer, man, to justify you of these, because regardless whether, you were forced to do it or not, so to say, the crimes are still have been committed, so they have to be paid for. Okay, regardless of you still did it, regardless. Or he made me do it. No, okay, he might have made you do it, whatever the case may be, but you still did it. All right, so those crimes had to be paid for. And Yahweh Shai, he took all, he took the sins. He, as I say in Isaiah 53rd chapter, he was bruised for our iniquities and our transgressions. Okay, so with that, I'm gonna leave it there. Lord, soon as edifying, giving all praises to Yahweh Shai. Till next time, say shalom.